Malawi has entered day two of vote counting following Tuesday's high-stakes general election, and the nation is bracing for a tense wait as results trickle in, with ballot boxes from across the country now being tallied. Former President Peter Mutharika of the Democratic Progressive Party appears to be showing an early edge in several southern districts, his traditional stronghold. However, election authorities and observers stress that the race remains wide, must confront soaring inflation, a crippling cost of living crisis, and chronic fuel shortages that have left many citizens delusioned. Turnout at just over 51% reflects that frustration, down sharply from 64% in the 2020 rerun election that propelled Chakwera to power. Among the field of 18 candidates, most analysts and early returns confirm that this is effectively a two-horse race between Chakwera and Mutharika. Still, former President Joyce Banda and current Vice President Michael Usi remain on the ballot, though their support base appears limited compared with the two frontrunners.
Madam, move away.
Both Chakwera and Mutharika know the runoff threshold well. In 2019, Mutharika was declared winner before cuts annulled that election due to irregularities, leading to Chakwera's historic victory in 2020. That rivalry has now reignited, and it could once again push Malawi into a second round showdown if neither secures the required 50% majority. From local monitors and international observers, with the Malawi Electoral Commission legally bound to release full results within 8 days of voting, officials hinted that provisional national figures could emerge by Thursday, but the final picture may not be clear until the weekend.
A reminder, the mandate to declare a winner in an election rests with the Commission. It will be the results of the Commission that will determine who is declared the winner in all the three elections. Allow us to unpack the process for determining a winner in the presidential election. For the parliamentary and local government election, the winners are determined using the first past the post system. That is, whoever gets the greatest number of votes wins the election. However, for the presidential election, it is a different process. The law provides that the winner should get more than 50% of the valid votes that have been cast. On this, we need to be cautious on how the 50% is being calculated. Some tend to use the total number of registered voters, and others focus on the total votes cast. However, we wish to emphasize that it is the total valid cast figure that is used, not total votes cast, but total valid votes. In other words, for one to win the presidential election, the number one candidate should amass more votes than the sum of the rest of the 16 candidates. In terms of the period for declaration of winners, in accordance with Section 99 of the Presidential, Parliamentary and Local Government Elections Act, the Commission shall announce the results of the presidential election within 8 days, for the parliamentary election within 14 days, and for the local government election within 21 days from the closure of polling, that is yesterday, 16 September.